so I could improve my life, but then in turn improve other people's lives.
Yeah, it sounded like you had sort of this rattled awake moment of had enough, right? And something needs to change.
Yeah.
And I've been around long enough. I've had those managers that, and I found that most of them are threatened by what they see that I could do. And I think you're very much like a younger version of me. I hope you keep your hair longer. But it's yeah, in that you just wanted to get things done, and credit was okay. You did that, but you were there to work as a team, get things done, and that was just your work ethic. That's just the ethic you were grown, you grew up with. And how do in my years in corporate life, when you have the annual reviews, you have to sort of this, which is horrible. I'm very bad about communicating what I do well because a lot of times it's things that I think everybody can do, and that's why the storytelling when I'm in tech sales, where I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. I didn't focus on the storytelling piece of this. Didn't go out to seek stories. I just sort of fell into it because I like to read. I like to do those things. And I found that as you're talking about complicated subjects, and you and I talked about this earlier, as you're talking about these complicated subjects, engineering or technology or what have you, you're going to be talking to people that maybe have some business acumen, but couldn't tell the diode from a resistor, right? They just, well, nobody does that anymore because everything's on one chip. But
Yeah.
they sort of, and it's like they have a problem they need to solve and they need to do something, and then you have to find a way to communicate to do that. And I think you're finding that voice to get out and tell that, and you're getting the courage and stuff that you if you hear that often enough, some people start believing that they are not good enough or they don't do anything. And that's why a lot of people avoid stages, is because they don't think they can tell stories. They don't think they have anything to share. It's not remarkable because they live with themselves 365 days a year. And to you, what you do is just normal, but to somebody else, it may be outstanding.